All right, ready?
Yeah. Smack my ass like a drum.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today is Monday, the day before this is coming out. I don't know the exact date, but
It is Monday.
it is Monday. This episode will be out on Tuesday, and welcome back.
We're out here.
We had a long weekend.
Yes. Send us over those ads too, Owen.
Oh, yes.
We're about to advertise in this episode.
Oh yeah, this
We're
is
about
a
to get our-
heavily advertised episode.
We're going to get our jollies off, and rightfully so. They wanted ads on this one. This isn't that micro bullshit.
No.
This is that fucking
We're
full
done. We're done with
unspooled.
the micro episodes.
No one has...
Corporate wanted us to try something new. We listened to them, and that was our fault.
And then we walked in and spit in their face,
Yeah.
fucking tore up the contract and wiped our asses with it.
You never listen to corporate.
We're not doing fucking micro episodes. If anything, we'll fucking jam an extra long one down your throat on a Thursday for no reason at all, because we got shit to talk about.
Of course.
Or sometimes we might not even have shit to talk about,
no.
and we'll still probably talk.
Yeah. What did you do last night?
I went right to bed.
Yeah.
I went right to sleep. I'm trying to think of anything that I did, and I had 3 turkey sandwiches, and I went right to sleep, and I fucking slept for fucking 13 hours. It was incredible.
Yeah, I got a good night's sleep too. I felt awful when we got off the train.
Pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
We just spent the a little bit of a weekend together. We were at the Penn State game and then the Eagles tailgate and then back to New York. But it was just a lot of traveling. Tyler Miller said that he checked his Fitbit. He walked 11 miles and he was with us a lot of the day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
It is.
That's a ton of miles for the boys. What was your impression of your trip, Sass? Or did you feel like you really relived college, that you really got to
No, but it was fun. Penn State was awesome. Good time, good people all around. Yeah, Penn State was fun. The Eagles game was fun too, the Eagles tailgate, but I was really tired for that.
We were with some people who were more famous than Sass at Penn State, and he was fucking seething. You were getting so fucking pissed walking
No,
through the
I wasn't,
streets.
but it was actually crazy. It was like it was these kids called the Besties, and the Besties are like A-list celebrities at Penn State.
And it's like
I've never seen people get the reaction that these people were getting.
they have a pretty good following on TikTok, funny TikTok account, but the in-person response compared to the TikTok, I feel like we must have seen everybody that follows them.
Yeah,
on
that's what
TikTok.
I was saying. I think we saw at least half of the people that follow them. Like it was
You
would
were
always
pissed.
be girls and they would be like screaming. It was like if like Kanye West just walked in the room
It's
or
a-
not even like Taylor Swift. Like I don't even know. It was insane.
Yeah, college kids fucking whoop it up for shit. College kids will get real excited about a celebrity sighting, just like chase somebody down or something.
It was like that. And also they're way better at interacting with their fans than I am. Like they would hear, like if I hear someone be like, oh, is that blah, 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 I'll just keep walking. They would hear Bestie like from a distance and they'd like turn around and like look for the person.
Hey, bestie.
Yeah. And like go hunt them down and find them.
Yeah, and it was awesome. It was great interaction.
It was.
And it was what we needed for the video, but you would just like kind of put your head down and like write like a funny tweet like the fans are like loving the Penn State, and not even at all acknowledge the person that was trying to give a nice tip of the cap to you. What do you think about tailgate culture in general? Do you have you been to a lot of tailgates in your life? What was
No, I don't think I've been to any tailgates in my adult life. I went to a couple tailgates when I was really younger. I went to
What the fuck?
who's calling?
Was your alarm going off? Sass missed his train
Probably
by
went to a Patriots game.
2.5
No, I went to a
hours.
Boston College game
Nice.
tailgate because my neighbor's sister went there and we went.
Football?
Yeah, it was fun.
How old were you?
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, too young to enjoy it.
Could you tell how shit-faced people got? Because I feel like adults at tailgates get some of the shit-faced, the
Yeah,
most shit-faced that
definitely.
people will get.
Definitely. The crowd at the Eagles game was definitely a lot different than the Penn State.
How would you contrast the two?
Well, the Penn State one was mostly young people.
But the young people at the Penn State game were super fucked up. Like, especially right before the game, they were just like speaking absolute nonsense, just,
Oh, yeah.
like, dangling on people. Yo, talk to my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the quarterback of Kentucky.
Yeah, there would be some people who would follow us around and stuff. The Eagles game was a lot more. I feel like it was a lot more friendly of a group because they think people were just pumped to watch the game.
People are fired up. It's the daytime. People haven't had as much time to get absolutely shit faced.
Yeah. We were. I feel like the Penn State people were. There was no like bad experiences with them either. But I feel like at the Eagles game, it was like people were giving us food,
Feeding
they were
us.
feeding us, giving us drinks.
We brought around the football the entire weekend. And can I just say that, like, if they had given Sass a chance, he would have started at quarterback for his high school.
Oh, yeah.
He would
I
have
got a
started
great
at quarterback.
throw. I can throw lefty and righty too.
Yeah.
Perfect spiral.
And
on
how does a
both.
defense account for that?
No, they can't.
Like,
you
if you're
never
just
know what I'm going to
fucking
do. I'm going to switch it
Tossing
up.
it back and forth, hand to
Yeah,
hand, like,
yeah.
whoa, which hand am I? Bro, Sass has the frame to be a quarterback. He has the composition, the disposition.
Yeah, definitely. The worst part of the trip was I already briefly talked to Owen about this, but so basically the entire city of Philadelphia was sold out of hotels, completely booked, supposedly. We're not saying that there was some sort of sex trafficking ring going on within the city, but we are.
Oh, I thought you were going to
assuming
slow play it to sex
Nah.
trafficking. We're
No,
jumping right into
We're getting right there.
It was crazy. The sex trafficking convention was in town.
Yeah,
There was
something
fucking
weird was happening.
dozens of,
Yeah.
not even, fucking dozens of thousands of sex traffickers.
Yeah.
I'd never seen anything like it. My uncle used to tell a joke like, I tried to go to Philadelphia, or like, I went to Philadelphia last weekend. And I was like, oh yeah, how was it? He was like, it was closed. And like,
Yeah.
Philadelphia
Yeah.
actually was closed. And I'd never seen anything like it. Up to like 15 miles away, there were no hotels. And we
Yeah.
were trying to get in.
Yeah,
We
so-
eventually got one.
Yeah, we called like an hour. We were probably an hour outside of Philly, and we started calling the hotels, and we were like, first 3, nothing. Like they were like, oh, we're fully booked. And so then I was kind of getting a bad feeling about it, and I think we probably got through like 10 until Roan finally got one, and it was like you called one location, and then the other location they gave you rooms at another location, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so we got those rooms. We gave them like all the information, like phone numbers,
Paid for it,
credit card information, everything. And we were like, so you're sure if we go check in here in an hour, there'll be rooms? And they were like, yeah, you're all set. We get there and he's like, hi, we have a reservation for Adam Ferrone. And she's like, you can just tell like instantly, like her heart sank. She was like, I don't know who gave you that because we don't have any rooms.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She was panicking.
And we
so
had
hard.
5 rooms.
And she
And she was like, not only do we not have 5 rooms, we have 0 rooms.
and I played it cool. And to her credit, she like took it up into her hands and she was like, I'm going to find you a place to stay.
Yeah.
And she called she obviously is so low on the pyramid scheme of sex trafficking that she didn't get the memo
Yeah.
that every room was going to be sold out everywhere. She thought that they were only sex trafficking at her hotel.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it turns out it was a universal convention going
Yeah.
on. They told us that it like, oh, the Eagles have a game, so every hotel is sold out. There's 60,000 people that can go to an Eagles game, and you're telling me that all 60,000 of them
Are
were
in a
coming from
hotel.
out of town?
Yeah.
Every one of the Eagles fans are coming from out of town.
Yeah.
Where they're like, there's a lot of weddings. Everyone's getting married simultaneously.
Yeah, no, it didn't make sense at all. And we
This lady was calling for an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah,
literally an hour and 40
we were
minutes.
at that hotel for like 2 hours, and we probably, I think around 3 o'clock in the morning was when we called it, and then we went and we stayed at Roan's dad's house,
Yeah. It
which
was wild.
which was I mean, it was fine, but it was like we had to get back in the car, drive another 30 minutes. Then we got there, and then we were supposed to wake up at like 8 a.m. the next day, right?
Yeah.
But we ended up not doing that, which
We
I
woke
was
up at
very
like
happy
8,
about.
it was still 8:45 is when.
Oh, I was up at like 10.
No wonder we were fucking late. No, it wasn't 10. You definitely we definitely were.
I woke up at like
Underslept.
9:30, 9:45 maybe.
Well, which one was it, bro? Because I'm taking a fucking log right now. I want to know exactly when you woke up.
I woke up and you guys were like, you got to get up, and then I go downstairs and all of a sudden like everyone has to shower still. So I was like, I was a little confused as to why I had to wake up.
because we were trying to get the ball rolling. You don't get to just roll out and be the last one out. You got to be like I had to make sure that you were up and rolling. I wasn't about to shower and you were still asleep. I was trying to get the whole gang going.
I would have preferred that.
I know you would
shower.
have.
I didn't shower anyway, so I
I
was
know
ready to
you
just
would
roll out
have.
of
You were
bed.
just trying to roll out of bed and get right into the car.
That would have been ideal.
It's like I got to make sure everybody's going. I got to make
Yeah.
sure that everybody's rolling. It was yours. It's funny because you're still at the stage where it's like parents are the enemy, and I'm at a stage where like parents are the friend. I'm like talking to all like everyone's like talking to my dad, and you're like in the corner like fucking like looking at him like he's about to like plot on you. Or
I was
some shit
exhausted.
like
I
that.
was not in the mood for talking. But yeah, we
talking
met
to
Roan's,
parents?
met Roan's dad.
I'm not about to talk to fucking parents.
He I saw him and he was like, everyone says you're funny. I don't see it.
Tell us a joke, funny boy.
Yeah.
What's
I
something
think Roan
funny you've
deserves.
done?
He's like, I think Roan deserves better as a co-host. What happened to Caleb? Where'd Caleb
Where's
go? Caleb?
Caleb at? They said the Roan's co-host. Well, I thought Caleb was upstairs.
Yeah.
Where's Caleb? Did you cut your hair, Caleb? Did you fall into the fountain of youth, Caleb?
No, but yeah, Roan's dad was a nice guy.
I feel like that's a big step in your friendship.
yeah,
Meeting
his
the
dad.
parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was nervous to bring him home, but you just have to do
I
that.
had no idea what we were gonna do. I was about to like hop on Instagram and start like asking people if I could like crash on their couch.
It was the most dire. It was like,
I was fully convinced we were sleeping in the car because it was like we had no options.
and it was
And then I
3:40
forgot
in the
that like
morning.
Roan and all of his friends are from Philly, so I feel like we kind of could have figured that out a little earlier. That we had like 10 different places to sleep.
It was 2 a.m. when we got in. So, I mean, it was like my last resort to be like, hey, Dad, like, can you
Yeah.
wake up? Like, my friends are going to sleep on the couch.
Yeah. And then we met one of Roan's friends, and he was also like 10 minutes outside of Philly, and he was like, oh yeah, you guys could have just slept here.
But he also has a couch. It's
Yeah,
like there were
true,
5
true.
people.
Yeah,
we
we
had
did have a
5.
lot
We
of
needed
people.
5 hotel rooms.
Except, what's his name? Joe, the one of the camera dudes, lives in Philly. He has an apartment there.
Yeah, but he was about to fucking. He kept on talking about doing nitrous. He was about to
Yeah.
go home and
Yeah.
fucking. He had a tank with his name on it.
Yeah,
a
he
big
did
boy.
Say, he did say that.
He was about to go home to a fish concert.
Yeah.
Ice cold fatty?
He was
Yeah.
about to have a fucking.
He was like,
whole
if
tank
I
in
go
his
home
mouth.
right, he was like, if I go back to my apartment right now,
You're never
we're
gonna
not-
see me again.
Yeah.
And I swear on my life.
He was like, there's people awake at my apartment, and if I go back there, I'm not going to bed.
They're fucking no. He was Joe's a good guy. He was hilarious. He was a trooper the entire weekend driving fucking.
He has like dyed blonde hair, and we were with these 3 the besties, and they're all gay, and they actually.
I wouldn't tell the story.
I'm not gonna say what he said.
Well, that even makes it worse.
Well, he was.
because he didn't say anything that bad, but
He
also,
didn't say anything bad.
Let's draw a little like dotted line around this section and kind of cut it out with scissors. We're not trying to put Joe on blast like that.
Well, it was just funny. He was getting hit on, and he didn't, and he was annoyed that he was getting hit on.
There's gay guys
not
there,
by
and
the
he's-
gay dudes, but he was getting hit on because he has.
Well,
dyed
no,
blonde hair.
probably by the gay dudes, but just another set of gay.
Oh yeah,
dudes.
another set of gay guys.
He was trying to redirect.
It was really funny. He said he had
and
to.
we'll leave it at that.
He said he had to put his hat on. He said once he puts his hat on it, everyone stops hitting on him.
It is it's a great magnet. I mean,
Yeah.
just dyeing the hair blonde.
Yeah.
Sass, when are you about to go through that phase?
Oh,
What do you-
I was going to dye my hair senior year of high school, and then I decided not to, and then I decided I'm never going to do it. I also was going to shave my head freshman year of college, and then I also decided I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, you would. You have to be super jacked to shave your head.
Yeah, like Channing Tatum.
Yeah, and you're not that you're not super jacked. You're just not there yet. And I think you're on a journey, and I think that we're on the journey together. And I want to know how it's going for you. Like, what are you doing for bulking season? Because like you've been getting a lot of positive feedback. Sass is jacked now. You were walking around campus.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to bulk anymore. I'm going to cut, actually.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's not time for that.
Yeah, it is.
Are you
I'm gonna
you're
cut.
plateauing? Just you got to change your routine up. You're probably
No,
just plateauing.
I'm just going to cut until I get down to like 12% body fat, and then I'm going to bulk again.
Dude, you don't cut in the wintertime.
Yeah, but you do when you have too much excess body fat.
No, that's you turn that into bulk, Sass.
No, I'm not. I don't want to bulk any further. I'm not.
Why?
I'm not trying to get any more fat.
I think that you can do it.
Yeah.
I think that you can bulk. I don't think that you're that fat. Do you feel fat after this
Yeah.
weekend? Because everyone's like, Sass is jacked. Is it because your diet?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw a picture of myself that someone sent that we took, and I was like, time to cut.
Where did you see it? If you were circling your problem areas
Someone
like Dr.
DM'd it to
Miami.
me.
What? No, but I'm saying, where did you see the
Oh,
fat
the
on your
face,
body?
The face.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's building up.
Wait, was that the one they put you in a Trump sweatshirt?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, because that one was edited. They made you fat.
Oh yeah. I saw that one. No,
No, the
not
Trump
that one.
sweatshirt wasn't edited. He was
No, the fat was edited.
Oh, yeah.
It made me look even fatter, which I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, that's fucked up. People were saying you're looking swole though.
Yeah, because I'm fat as fuck.
They don't know that. They know that you've been to the gym and that you're looking swole. I think you
I mean,
can
at a certain
mislead
point, if
people
you do
for a
the
couple
math,
months.
I go to the gym like once a week now, and I just eat I'm still eating as if I'm in a bulk.
You do tweet about it every time you're at the gym. There's a paper trail a mile
Yeah,
long
there
about your
is.
gym exploits.
Yeah,
We
and
can
I want
follow
to go
you
to the
through
gym,
there.
but I want to do open mics this week, which I don't want to do at
Well,
all.
you can't do both of those things.
No, you really can't because it's like they all start at 5 and they go the whole night.
Gym starts at 5.
Yes, that's when I go to the gym. So it's
doesn't
either I got to go
start
to the
at
open
5.
mic, I got to go to the open mic, or I got to go to the gym.
There's not a time that the gym opens. You could just go in the morning. You don't have to be here. You stroll in you're on the Cooper schedule. You stroll in for the podcast. Nobody asked me for anything. And then fucking you go home.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do open mics at all.
But you have to.
Yeah, and
If you want to get a comedy special,
I don't even want to do this show that I'm supposed to do on Friday.
you have a show on Friday.
Yeah, it's already sold out.
Wait, are you the H-liner?
I don't know. I'm on the top of the list.
So you're the headliner.
I think it's pretty even though. I think it's like 4 guests.
Are you going to go last?
I hope not.
I stalked the rest of the people last night. Did you?
Yeah, I've already looked at all of them.
What do you mean stalk? Stalk their Instagram presence or their like acts that they have online?
Everything.
Oh, really? Oh, you stalk like a girl, Owen.
I like the idea of being,
I'm a detective. I'm the FBI. Girls are so the FBI. No, but what did you find out about them, Owen? Did you get to the bottom of it?
I just watched like all their sets.
And
I didn't watch any of their stats. I
Twitters.
just looked at their Instagrams.
That's the best way to see if someone's funny. They're still photos.
No, they all post like TikTok type stuff on Instagram.
And verdict.
Well, I'm definitely
guys,
I'm
funny
definitely
girls.
funnier than all of them. No, but I don't know. I was watching all these clips from like the Jimmy Fallon show called "Worst I Ever Bombed," and I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this.
It's like watching plane crashes before you
Before
board
go
your
fly,
flight.
yeah. And I'm only doing 10 minutes, so it's like it's not the end of the world. But I like the idea of being on a comedy show and then it's selling out, but I don't like the idea of actually having now to go do that comedy show.
Yeah.
It's also at 11 o'clock at night. Come on. On a Friday?
That's when people go see comedy. What do you mean? You think that they're tailoring it so you can have a night
I'd
out?
rather go see it than be in it.
But it's their night out. It's these people's night out. You have a responsibility to give them a good time. You just want
Yeah.
the numbies.
And now I got to go. So now I got to do open mics all week to try and figure out what I'm going to do.
Hone the craft. What? How many minutes do you have? How close are you to being able to do this?
Oh, I've definitely got over 10 minutes.
True.
Well, he's only seen me do it once. I have over 10 minutes.
So you just have a bunch of shit that you've never said out loud.
No, I've done most of it.
Yeah.
I have some new stuff that I want to do tonight. That's why I want to go do an open mic tonight.
Let's fucking go, bro. What's the nature of the stuff?
Don't worry about it.
Is it about those
You'll have to pay and see.
So I heard a hiker died. Can I once it's time, and I know it's not time yet, but maybe like we're a month out from it. When you're ready to do your comedy special, may I direct it?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. I'm thinking we're doing it on a stage.
We watched the Shane Gillis special when we were at this Airbnb the first night. So fucking funny. I don't remember watching the end of it.
Because you were so fucking high.
No, I think it was because
No, we
me and
didn't.
you watched it and like we both like left the room for some reason. Owen was in an awful mood that day.
Yeah,
I just
that was
wasn't
one of the
really
worst
feeling-
days of my life.
I wasn't feeling the vibe. I wasn't really feeling the vibe, so I just went into my room too.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, I was.
But then I rewatched it and the ending is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
What's the ending?
Special Olympics bit.
The Special Olympics thing.
What's the punchline of it?
Brother, I'm not going to give it away.
See, he's learning.
Mhm.
What? Why was it the worst day of your life?
You remember it? You even came into a meeting room and you're like, you gave me $1 and told me to cheer up.
And did you?
Yes,
It
it's
worked, right?
It's hung up on our fridge right now.
Yo, let's
Is it
go.
really?
He turned the 1 into Owen.
Oh, wow. That's
And
so...
it meant a lot to me.
Because I could have done Boner easily or Roan, and I fucking made it into Owen. That
Yeah.
shows selflessness, growth, and kinship with Owen.
Mhm.
But you never really, you just said that you were just having a bad day. Was it something really deep and dark that we could like kind of turn into fodder for ourselves, you know?
No.
Okay.
No, I think he was just having a bad day.
That
Yeah.
shit happens.
But yeah, we watched the special and then we just smoked a fat joint after. worst experience of my life.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He actually did smoke a joint. Well, we had planned. We stopped in DC the night before. I was shooting something in DC, and my friend he sells weed legally there in DC, and he gave us the fucking Chudley Cannon fucking blunt of all blunts. It's in this like pink box. It looked like you were opening up a fucking diamond from Zales.
It was one of those blunts that you see like online, and they're like, "What do you do after you smoke this?" But it was like, and then it just broke in half.
Yeah, we opened it up and it just like crumpled like it was Indiana Jones like crypt or some shit like that. Like
I was not going to partake in that. The whole reason I smoked it was because I wanted to
dude.
show off.
I walked into the room and you were just fucking holding it in your hands, drooling over it. It was like the Holy Grail. You were holding it up, fucking just so enraptured with the thought of getting high off it. It was like the box in Pulp Fiction. It was just glowing up into your face as you opened it.
No, what happened was,
So then why'd you smoke weed?
I wanted to show off my joint rolling abilities, which are very good, much better than Roan's. I've showed what Roan's joints
He
look like.
conveniently does this after I went to sleep. I'll post a picture of the joint that he rolled, though. I have a picture of you posing with it.
It's a perfect, it looks like a cigarette. It's perfect.
Remind me to post a picture.
We actually there was a cigarette roller and a joint, and mine was significantly better than the cigarette roller.
We once you've gotten to this point into the episode, remind me to post a picture of the joint that Saz rolled, because it looked like someone had just taken a shit in a piece of toilet paper and just rolled over it with their hand.
That is so untrue.
And
it was so
and the
good.
shit was just cascading out the ends of either side of it.
This is right before we're going to bed. It was so good that they decided they had to smoke it right then and there. And I don't smoke weed. I haven't smoked weed in probably over a year.
They lit a bonfire for it.
Yeah.
Busted out a guitar and started singing Kumbaya.
They had to smoke it right then and there. And then it made its way around the circle to me. And I was like, I'm all set, thanks. And then I was like, maybe I'll have one hit. I haven't smoked weed in a very long time.
It's like Bobby Flay not trying the Cornish game hen he made. You're gonna try that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, I gotta try out my own product. And I think I took one hit.
Charade the pull.
Yeah. No, full charade. What, you did it no hands?
Hold it. Okay, so a baby rip.
Little small rip.
Didn't even go to your lungs, kind of just marinated in your throat a little bit.
And I forgot that when you smoke weed, as soon as it enters your lungs, you're high.
You thought there was an incubation period.
Like, I don't do drugs, and I was thinking about like drinking a beer. Maybe it kicks in 5 to 10 minutes after the fact, and then I made its way around again. I took one more hit, and I think within 5 minutes after the hit, I was in bed with the lights off, just like Googling how to talk myself out of a panic attack.
And what were the results of the Google? What did Google say?
It was bad.
Stop being a pussy.
It was a rough night. I was like, it was really bad. And
I wasn't there. Everyone said that as soon as you took the second hit, that you went into like a cat-cow pose on the ground and were just on all fours, and your face was white as a ghost.
Yeah, I had to listen. I was listening to like the Grateful Dead, trying to like stay calm.
They said that you were having someone put like a wet washcloth on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Just
Google doesn't help though. It's just like you shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube now, hi boy.
I had them call my mom, and I was like, Mom,
it's okay, honey.
Was in it. Something was in it. That wasn't weed.
Put one of the other boys on the line. Hold my baby's hand. He likes when you pet his hair. Rub his back really slow.
Yeah, and then so I just
run your fingernails real nice down the front of his forearm. He'll like that. It's soothing. Make him guess when you get to the crinkle in his forearm.
I was actually at one point I was contemplating getting in the shower and taking like an ice cold shower, snap myself out of it. But yeah, it was rough, really not good. And then I just decided, so then I also took melatonin, which wasn't smart because I think it made me just extra tired and I couldn't sleep. So I was just battling demons for like 30 minutes straight. And then
your brain chemistry was like Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Shit was off kilter.
And it was off of 2 of the small, I didn't even think I was going to feel anything, but it was just instant. Like, oh my God, why did I do that?
And it wasn't like we said, it wasn't the crazy blunt or anything like that. It was just the most regular, not even extraordinary weed. It was just like fine weed.
Yeah, it honestly made me respect people that smoke weed more.
Salute, boys.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, damn.
You
I was
guys
like,
are the
this
real
doesn't-
heroes.
I was like, I don't know what part of this is fun at all. Yeah, and then
You don't know what we go through out there
Yeah.
smoking weed. We're going through that panic attack on the daily. We're going through that 5 times this morning already.
Yeah, so it was bad. I eventually I fell asleep.
Navy SEALs or guys who smoke weed?
And I fell asleep, and I thought like the whole thing of smoking weed is like, oh, you don't wake up, you feel great when you wake up. It's amazing. I felt awful when I woke up. Maybe the word I felt like sick. I was like, something's wrong. Like I felt like I was like shooting up heroin the night before.
Strung out.
Yeah, it was brutal.
What
And then I had to take a shower. There's no soap in the shower, just hand soap. Washing my hair with hand soap.
scrubbing? You could tell.
And then we had to go walk around Penn State for like 17 hours. It was
11 miles.
So fucking hot out.
I can't stress 11 miles, and somehow all of Penn State's uphill.
Oh yeah.
I thought
It's like an
Tyler said
MC Escher
23.
painting. Huh?
I thought Tyler said 23.
I think that was over the weekend, the whole
23,000
weekend.
steps.
Oh, okay.
23,000 steps yesterday, maybe 23 miles over the weekend. He's just trudging.
And I
What-
was so thirsty the whole time. And I was like, to the besties, I was like, do you guys have anything to drink? Like, I just need something to drink. And they come back over with like vodka and like pomegranate juice. I was like,
Pick your poison.
anything else but this.
just prune juice.
I just
Something
wanted
that'll
water.
like a diuretic. Something
Yeah.
that'll get all the water out
Yeah.
of you. You want to look skinny, bestie. You're gonna want your fucking obliques to be rippling, bestie. I don't think you I'm trying to think what else you might have put in your body the day before that could have made you feel that bad.
Oh, the raw steak from the Texas Roadhouse.
Maybe that actually
Rowan
that
and I got some
actually
steaks, and those were raw.
yeah.
Still mooing for sure.
How do you order a steak? Oh, and you're a foodie.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
That's what we ordered. Medium rare. I
Dude,
feel like
this
that's
was like you can usually see where it's like been cooked like into, like, you know how it's like it'll be like the
a little char on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Barbecue
can see where
Twitter,
it
keep
goes
us
into.
honest
This
here.
was just literally just the outside had been cooked.
Yeah.
It was beyond rare. I ate the whole thing.
Like
I've
a fucking
stepped up
man.
my chain food order to medium.
Yeah, it makes sense. I just don't understand how like cooking steak's easy.
Have you done it before?
Yeah, I make an amazing steak.
It's easy to do
You
it.
literally just put it to like the certain heat level, and then you set a timer for how long. Like there's recipes online. It's like you basically have to do nothing.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
would
get
think
it out and it's
that-
perfectly cooked.
I would think the change would like overcook it a little bit because they don't want people getting sick
Exactly.
and feeling like
Yeah.
shit the
Exactly.
next day. But I guess some, like there was one, like maybe it was fucking Carl's Jr. or something. They were undercooking all their hamburgers because they
hamburger undercooked is gross.
yeah, they weren't getting it to 155 degrees and it was just like fucking
It's like a hair dryer.
Harry and I ordered
just
Should be
breathe
pretty-
on it real
pretty easy to get it to 155.
Harry and I ordered Outback one time.
Yeah,
and I think
raw.
we got it delivered, so I think they thought it was going to cook a little bit on the way over.
in the styrofoam.
Yeah,
That's why you
it
leave it on the
was
styrofoam.
raw.
Let
Because
it
it's
sit.
supposed to cook more when you let it rest, but
Yeah.
it was just blue.
It was completely. That was the most raw steak I've ever had. And I showed it to Brandon Walker because he was like, "Let me see." I was like, "I'm a steak." He's like, I cook a lot of steak, right?" And he like, because he was like, he was hoping so much deep down that it wouldn't have been rare, like it wouldn't
Yeah.
have been raw.
He wanted to bust your balls and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're a pussy."
Yeah, and then he saw it. He was like, "That is raw."
I am actually the pussy.
Yeah.
He
What's
bent the
going
knee.
on outside?
They're coming for you, Harry. That's the thing I miss most about school.
Yeah.
Teachers being like, "They're coming for you,"
Yeah. I never got that one. That's a funny one though.
because you weren't the bad student in
No,
class.
I wasn't.
No, they're
What else?
coming
Oh,
for-
when we were at Texas Roadhouse, Rowan told them it was my birthday when I was in the bathroom, and he did this when we were in
at Ruth's Chris.
when we
and,
were at Ruth's in Kansas.
Are you on a first name basis with Ruth Chris?
Ruth Chris? I didn't
Ruth's?
know it was called Ruth Chris.
Ruth's Chris.
When we were
Ruth's
at
is
Ruth's Chris,
Possessing Chris.
it's a very fancy restaurant. It was very nice. They
Steakhouse.
told him it was my birthday, and it wasn't bad. Like they just brought out these cheesecake cupcakes, and they were fantastic.
Delightful.
Maybe the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life. This one, I'm in the bathroom and I come back, and as soon as I get back, I look over at one of the waiters and he's bringing over a saddle. And I'm looking at him and he's making direct eye contact with me, and I was like, fuck. And then
Like a tractor
Like a-
beam.
and he brings over the saddle. It's like on wheels.
Yeah.
It's a real saddle. And they just get up, they make me get up on the saddle, and I was very hesitant. I was like, I don't want to get on the saddle. And they were like, come on, get up. And I was like, Rowan, you get on the saddle. And they were like, no, come on, you got to get on the saddle. like the people that work there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they knew it was your birthday.
And then they make me get on the saddle, and it was just mortifying.
Oh, and I'm sending you the video right now because it's just.
I went to Ruth
delightful.
Chris as a child.
Ruth's Chris.
My family had a gift card and it was about to expire, so we had to go.
Yeah.
And I had a stomach bug, so everyone got steaks and I got a chicken noodle soup.
Oh, jeez.
At
Probably a
Ruth's
good
Chris?
soup.
Yeah.
Probably a good soup.
Yeah, they don't have beans there though. They don't have. They don't have any chili. No, they don't have baked beans.
No, that was at Texas Roadhouse. They had baked
Oh
beans.
yeah. Oh, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Oh, Ruth's Chris. Oh, you fucking. I thought you were talking about Texas Roadhouse. You
No,
got
this
it.
was at Ruth Chris Steakhouse.
Ruth's Chris
Ruth's
is
Chris.
amazing. Great steak.
Couldn't tell you.
Fantastic.
I had a great time there. But yeah, the saddle was mortifying. I mean, and then they're like,
I just sent it over. to you
ladies and gentlemen, let's get everyone's attention. And he's like, what's your name? And I was like, Harry. And he's like, everyone, I want everyone to meet my brand new friend, Harry. And I'm just sitting there on this saddle in front of everyone. And they're like, let's give a traditional Texas yeehaw for Harry.
Yeah. All
3,
these morbidly
2,
obese-
1, yeehaw. And then they're like, get off the fucking saddle.
Get off the saddle.
Get
We
off
have
the
someone to get
saddle.
on.
Someone else's birthday is.
They like picked up the back of it and dumped him off of it.
Also, what happened to like, aren't they supposed to like check your ID when you say it's your birthday?
No.
Because I want you to get caught. I want you to get
It's
busted.
not stolen valor. Yeah, Nate. What sign are you then? What hospital were you
Well,
born
that's
at?
probably because they don't give away free shit at this place.
Here's
Oh my
the-
God.
here's
Just
the
put
video
you
of
on
it
the fucking
happening.
saddle. Oh, the saddle is mortifying.
Look at those thighs.
The guy's
Dusty.
dead in his.
The attention of the entire Texas Roadhouse. Today, can everyone please say hi to my new friend Harry? Harry. Let's give it up for him.
Oh my god, mortifying. I mean, you just have to sit on the saddle the whole time.
Chew and swallow what you're chewing. Help us help him celebrate with a loud and proud Texas
Stop what
Star
you're
Yeehaw.
doing.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw!
And then you just get right off. So
Oh
embarrassing.
my god!
You just sit there the
Bro,
whole
you were
time.
so awkward.
Yeah.
Yo,
They just make you sit there the whole time on top of this saddle.
And as much as you hate doing it, there's no doubt in my mind all those waiters and waitresses hate doing
Yeah.
it. They're dead inside.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing and swallow what you're chewing.
Oh, that food looks bad too.
And they want
It was okay.
they corralled you over there. And like, imagine being one of the other waiters just fucking getting called away from like it's Friday night, game night. You're a student on campus just trying to fucking cobble together something to supplement your backbreaking student loans. This isn't even fucking making a dent. You're going to have to work at Texas Roadhouse for 45 years to pay off your student loans. And some asshole's pretending for it to be his birthday so you can fucking like surround him and yeehaw like it's a 4-year-old fucking.
I know.
It's embarrassing on every single level.
And then there was another lady who did that. They did that for her birthday, and she was pissed. They were all pissed though. It was like they told the guy it was her birthday, and they were like mad at the result of it.
Because he didn't give enough? No, I think that they were pissed because we said happy birthday to them, and like they were supposed to be the ones at a Texas Roadhouse having a birthday, and you stole their shine. Like it was their moment
Oh,
in the
yeah.
sun.
Maybe.
And they were like, it's not his birthday. He's not even that happy.
Yeah.
The lady was wearing a crown and a sash.
Yeah, that is true.
She was dead serious about it. You fucking slagged off the opportunity to fucking really yeehaw.
Yeah.
She was riding it like a Bronco. She was fucking.
Well, it'd be one thing if the saddle was moving. That would be much more fun. Feels like a bull ride. They made you hop on the bull.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a saddle.
It was just a regular
It
old.
was just a chair with a saddle on it.
Yeah. What you should have done before you sat down there was shave your massive bush of pubes. And if you had wanted to do that, you could have hollered at our
Oh,
good
we have
friends
ads.
over at Manscaped. This isn't an ad. This is a candid story that I wanted to tell natively. Manscaped, you're going to get 20% off and you're going to get free shipping if you go to manscaped.com/sun. I'm just going to tell you that right at the beginning instead of burying that shit at the end, because Manscaped has a ton of stuff to have your dick, balls, penis head, penis base, and grundle looking absolutely fantastic. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped is the ultimate parlay to take your grooming game to the next level. And hitting a favorite is fun, but shaving my balls with confidence, the folks over at Manscaped have given me, you, and everybody just that confidence to mow how you need to do it with that Lawnmower 4.0. Harry, tell them how much you like the Lawnmower 4.0.
I love the Lawnmower 4.0.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Give a yeehaw if you love the Lawnmower 4.0.
I love it. I love shaving my set with it. Gets the job done every time I use it.
Wait, did you see Harry's set in that picture that we took by the? We had a lot of people complimenting on your set
My
that we took by
massive set of
the
junk.
Nittany Lion. They're like, boy, this guy's set is looking not only massive,
Yeah.
but you could tell exactly where it stops and
Oh,
ends.
yeah.
There's no poof
Please,
of
please.
pubes because he's obviously been on his Manscaped fucking that. He's on that 4.0 diet. He's getting his balls and nutties right.
I am.
Yeah. And that's why you need to get with the Manscaped, folks. It's 20% off, free shipping. Like that's a good ass
That is a
deal
great
for
deal.
your genitals and your penis and all that. So that's 20% off, free shipping. Manscaped.com/son. A clean trinity. That's your penis. That's your dick and both of your balls.
Yes.
Your penis, your dick, and your balls. Manscaped.com/son.
I think it's Dick Ball's taint.
Taint.
Oh, unfortunately, the taint is nearly impossible to shave.
You need to get on the buddy system.
Yeah.
Hey Harry, can you come in and spread my ass cheeks open while I shave my taint?
Shaving the taint would be a lot. It would be. I wish you could shave it because that's where most of like the sweat and the smell generates from.
What do you mean you wish you could save it? I merely staple my balls to my stomach and fucking shave underneath.
No.
You don't staple your
I've
balls
tried
to your
to
stomach?
shave my taint once and it was just a goddamn bloodbath. There's a war zone in there.
That's why you need to get on that Manscaped game and
I know,
fucking fix
that's
your
true.
shit up. It was just fucking... You had to triage it.
Yeah, it was bad and it hurt a lot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You should have powdered up your nuts.
Got to get it waxed.
I've never been a guy who has to powder up my nutsack.
Being someone who has to wax someone's taint would be maybe top 5 worst jobs of all time.
Yeah.
Pays well.
Just like
Does it actually?
just like a greasy old man coming in spreading his ass cheeks.
Do you think that those are the guys who want to be showing off their taints?
I would get my taint waxed. Yeah.
What do you think the benefits are? It just like slows things down a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the hair slows things down. I feel like the hair is almost like a necessity in the taint to kind of catch all the sweat to make sure that like massive logs of poop aren't just dropping out of your asshole. Just a random one like a dingleberry. I mean, imagine the alternative.
A dingleberry.
You're shitting your pants.
Bruh.
Did you
Bruh. A dingleberry?
see, bro? Don't.
You're clowning.
I ain't. Did you see that fucking picture of that Steelers fan who was just washing his?
Oh yeah, washing his pants.
He just shit himself at a
washing his
Steelers game,
slacks.
and he was just washing his slacks out, ass naked in the
Yeah.
sink.
I saw that and I said to myself, nature is healing. We're finally back.
Stop stealing fucking Prez's tweets, brother. I think that literally is a Portnoy tweet.
It is.
He
Yeah,
said
it was.
America.
But I
stealing.
saw a couple of others. Not saying that he stole the tweet, but I'm definitely not saying that he didn't steal the tweet.
Wow.
El Prez, come on, brother.
The tweet
Don't
police
you have any
is on your
don't
ass.
you have any original ideas in your head?
The writer's room. I heard that El Prez has a writer's room like Will Smith does on his Instagram, and there's 8 people just frantically trying to be like, smash the over.
Realistically, how many people do you think run Will Smith's social media accounts?
I heard it was
It's got to be like almost an entire company of people.
Google.
Yeah, they've got like video editors because he's always doing those crazy yet well edited videos.
There's a building. There was like one. I feel like he's backed off a little bit, or maybe my algorithm is just backed off on showing me Will
Yeah,
Smith.
I think he has backed off a little bit.
But I feel like he used to be just like climbing up the Eiffel Tower
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just like scaling
What's up,
it.
everybody? It's Will Smith, and I'm on TikTok now.
Yeah, just
and then all like the TikTok comedians with like 200,000 followers would be replying who are like verified, and they'd be like, "What's up, Will? Welcome. Glad to have you.
Just like waving at
Yeah.
him.
Super pumped to have you on the app, Will. Let's collab.
Let's collab. Yeah.
That's always like the weirdest thing is when people with like just like social media people are like replying to A-list celebrities, like thinking they're gonna like see it, and then like they'll get like a reply from like Taylor Swift or like Demi Lovato or something on their account.
Just
And it's
for
like-
a good comment, not even
Yeah.
for like saying collab.
No, like just like on a post, like, "Oh my God, this killed me, bruh, LMAO." And it's like, you don't actually think that like Taylor Swift is in her apartment right now or in her fucking $40 million mansion, like replying to TikToks.
With a bruh.
Yeah, yeah.
Taylor Swift is saying bruh.
Yeah. It's Taylor Swift's like some random dude in like Canada who got hired for that position.
And who's going to get like unceremoniously fired when
Yeah.
like something gets too many downvotes
Yeah.
or not enough interaction.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
I always see like screenshots on Twitter of like a celebrity replying to like a TikToker and they're like, "OMG, like this is the best day of my life."
They do the same thing when like the Cleveland Browns come.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. It's like, what do you think? It's like the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns? It's some random 50-year-old man in an office who's hired to just comment "bruh" on posts.
Like
Or like, "This killed me." Or like, "He understood the assignment." They have a list of things they're supposed to say.
it's like, yeah, it's like a call sheet. It's
Yeah.
just like somebody working it. They probably like outsourced it to India and it's like a factory
Yeah.
and people just have a script that they follow or
some
something
dude
like
on
that.
a beach in a tent.
Taylor Swift
It's
just trying to
3 a.m.
like cut costs, so she's outsourcing to
Yeah.
Singapore and just
Yeah.
has some random people just filling out all of her shit. Fucking Taylor, unbelievable job by my bestie Taylor,
Yeah, no, I did see a Taylor Swift one though very recently.
where she was just commenting.
Taylor Swift probably doesn't even know what TikTok is.
She definitely. I've wanted to get into Taylor Swift's music, but I just know how famous and powerful she is, and I
Yeah.
can't take any of her relatable shit. She's just so fucking powerful.
Yeah,
she
she's
really is like
really
if
famous.
Jeff Bezos was making like love ballads and shit like that. Like you're not hanging out and going for a walk. You have a social
Yeah.
security detail that's going to sniper anyone who tries to like take a selfie with you.
Yeah, it is weird when like seeing like, because I remember when like Taylor Swift, when like all my like sisters and my cousins were all listening to Taylor Swift, and it was like she was obviously really famous, but I feel like once they like kind of like go off the radar and like stop making music forever, how long is when they become like really famous?
As soon as I saw her like her mansion on Kennebunkport,
Yeah,
Maine, that's like
yeah.
dwarfs the
I think it's
Kennedy's
in
mansion.
I think it's in Cape Cod.
Yeah, it's like just more massive
Yeah.
than like all these people who have like the Rothschild mansion. And it's
Yeah.
like people have generational wealth, and she just like made that instantaneously.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy.
you can't be relatable, bestie. You got to take some acid or something like that, or
Yeah.
get down to earth, do something,
Start doing drugs like Demi Lovato.
or fucking Casey Musgraves, go through a massive breakup like Casey Musgraves.
The besties loved Casey Musgraves.
I love Casey Musgraves.
Well, the besties loved her more.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't even
facts.
hear you talking to them about her.
I did talk to them about it. We agreed that her last album was like more country.
Bro, you're a fake Musgraves fan.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I was fucking bumping Golden Hour the day it fucking came out. Fucking
Not like the besties.
look at my most listened to music on Spotify, bro.
You know, Olivia Munn was trying to fuck Casey Musgraves' wife.
Husband.
Fuck.
Damn.
Dude, Casey Musgraves doesn't have a wife, bro. The fuck? Yeah, I
Before
did know
Mulaney.
that. Munn is
Olivia Munn.
a home wrecker, bro. What is
Pretty cool.
what's Munn's origin story?
I don't know what does she do?
Did she get bit by a spider? Was she like the original, cool, was she on like G4 or some shit like that? Was she like a cool, video gamer chick type of person or something like that? Or
I
what's
don't know
her-
anything about her. I thought she was like a model.
I think she's like, I think she's of the Chrissy Teigen ilk, where she's like,
Oh yeah, just like
She-
famous because.
but people who like rode the like cool girl I eat pizza wave. Remember that? But when pizza blew
she's
up,
an actress. What?
I thought you were saying everybody that like the cool girls who ate pizza are all actors. I thought that's how you could tell she was an actress. You know, she's a cool girl, eats pizza. Oh, she's an actress.
No, yeah, Olivia Munn is an American actress and former television host.
Oh, she was in Ride Along 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that makes sense then.
Oh, that's what I know her from. Ride Along 2.
Right along too.
She was definitely like when Pizza and Maxim were huge. She definitely like rode Maxim to the top.
I thought Ride Along 1 was supposed to be like awful. I didn't know they had it in. Oh yeah, 5.9 out of 10.
But what did it do at the box office, bro? You're looking at the wrong numbies.
True. You know, a movie I watched last night that I did not like.
Talk to me about it in a second after we talk about MeUndies, the good folks over at MeUndies, because we know that Mun is fucking the Mondays. She's fucking. I hate Mondays. I love Olivia Mondays, and I really love MeUndies.
MeUndies.
Are you afraid of the glow in the dark? Well, shield your eyes because new MeUndies Halloween just dropped. Dead. Just dropped dead. You got to wait for a punchline.
The dead there.
Unbelievable.
Out of place.
No, like drop dead, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You don't get the fucking joke, bro. You don't fucking understand it.
But the way they phrase it is Halloween just dropped, period. Dead. Period. Dead
But
is its own sentence.
I think it's a quadruple entendre that I like.
It's very
like
well
I'm
written.
dead. It's like I'm dead right now. Like you will be if you don't get some fucking MeUndies
I
in your
know.
life.
I love MeUndies, by the way.
And that's on God. They cup your penis perfectly.
They do.
They make. Is that what you were wearing in your print pic? That
No,
might have been
no.
a fucking.
No, I actually have my MeUndies in my backpack right now. I always keep them on me, but
Pull them out.
well, I don't have my backpack in here. But
MeUndies are good to wear, but they're also good to flash like a
Yeah.
police badge.
Yeah.
like you just want to
MeUndies-
have your MeUndies like in your front pocket
Yeah.
so you can whip them out and be like MeUndies. I got that fango at me.
MeUndies are they cup your penis like I've never experienced in my life. It feels like someone's just holding your dick and your balls together.
And you also don't need to work out because they'll give you a striation in your thigh that makes it look like you live on the squat rack.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's on God.
They're very comfortable too.
Yeah.
And very, very great designs. Flashy. I like it.
Flashy that you pop those things off. Your woman or your man.
You pop those things off and you're making a statement.
Oh yeah, they're gonna want to take pictures next to next to your situation.
And that print, please.
Oh, yes, exactly.
You don't want to leave the house with those things. You're going to be shielding people away.
You want to sell those prints like a fucking Basquiat knockoff, brother.
Every time I throw them on, I feel like I'm fucking Marky Mark in that underwear ad.
But it's MeUndies.
Yeah, but it's MeUndies.
It's MeUndies that you're rocking in that underwear ad.
Of course.
And they got a fucking good ass offer for you. They have a fantastic offer. First time purchasers, 15% off, free shipping. Because sometimes there'll be places that knock you over the head with that shipping cost. Not MeUndies. No, you're going to get that shit right to your door. They're going to have it there prompt. You're going to want to slip that on, and you're going to want to do laundry the next day so you could be washing them again. First time I get some new underwear, I'll wear them twice before I wash them, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's not even on some freak shit. That's just how I fucking... I'm not freaky deaky. I'm just a normal guy.
And they're offering a 100% satisfaction rate.
Oh, okay. So you can get a full refund and you can return those undies. You know what? Don't even return
I don't
them.
know if they say that.
You can return your order for a free refund within 45 days.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
Send them over my way.
100% satisfied.
If you don't want them, I'll eat them. I'll wear them.
Yeah, I'll eat them too.
Yeah.
Because they taste, I'm sure they probably taste good. MeUndies.com/son.
Son.
That is MeUndies.com/son.
Dude, that was one of my favorite parts about the tailgate. People just coming up to us and dropping the promo code.
Yeah.
They just come up and whisper in the ear, son.
Yeah.
Son.
You know, yeah, that was weird. They, yeah, a lot of Boy Dad fans out at Penn State. A lot of Boy Dad fans out in Philly.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute to the Sons of Sam.
I know. It's good. It was good.
It felt good, man.
They asked us to do the halftime show at the Penn State game, but we were like, well, we got to get a dip.
We got to get the fuck out of here.
They
We got to
had
get on the road.
Saquon out there. And
Yeah.
then they were like, do you guys want to go out too? Before or after Saquon?
No, they told us that we could go instead of Saquon.
Yeah.
But we were like, let the kid, it's his homecoming.
Yeah.
Sass didn't even technically go here, even though
Yeah, I did.
you did go there.
I did
You
go
didn't
there.
go there, but you went home with some
I
merch.
majored in poli-sci.
You put on your little collared shirt. You
Oh,
look
yeah,
like
my
a
Penn
member of
State
the
gear.
archery team. It was a whiteout.
I looked good.
He tried to deuce me up at the fucking stadium for sitting down, took a candid shot of me.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it was funny. It's funny going to like one of those
I had a
things and-
bunion, all right?
It's funny going into those things and like you're like hanging out I'm not like the biggest sports fan. People know, obviously. So like I'm just chilling. Had a great time at the tailgate. Go in. I'm like, well, this will be fun to watch.
He's an obvious. I'm not that
And
big
then
of a
we
sports
go in.
fan. He'll tell strangers at the game like, I don't even care who wins.
Yeah, and then we go in and Roan goes full like dad mode. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. That was third. It's supposed to be third down.
They robbed the fucking down from us, bro.
That was
Like,
absurd.
I know.
It was
yeah.
absurd.
But it was like Roan and then like one other dude in the stand just going nuts, like up yelling. It's third down.
Dude, because it's being
Like the refs are gonna hear you and change it.
dude, but what if they had? Or the coaches would be like, hey, that guy knows the game. Let's get that guy in here.
Eagles game, Roan was going full dad mode. He just didn't talk the entire game.
Oh, you went to the Eagles game too?
No, we watched it at his buddy's house. We actually watched it at his friend's house. The one, remember the story that Roan told about his friend who flooded the basement at Temple?
Yes.
Yeah, it was that
True
kid.
story.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, he was funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's got a big ass brain. He could just make shapes, bro. He's got a crazy brain. School wasn't for him, but he told this story about how. Did I tell the story about his college lineage? About how he
No.
So he went to Temple, and the first semester.
Are you talking about the story that he wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So there's
funny story.
there's a longer backstory, but he went to Temple first semester. He was writing a paper in the first week. He went outside to smoke a cigarette. He went back inside. The computer had turned off and didn't save. He was like, "I'm not going to school this semester," and he didn't drop out, but he just stayed enrolled in all of his classes and didn't go to school the entire semester. Got a 0.0. Second semester, he went back and he's like, "I'm going to give it the old college try. I'm actually going to school this year." And so he walked around for a week, went to all his classes, had all his books. But one day in his book bag, a chocolate milk exploded. And he's like, college is just not for me. He dropped out again and just spent the days like waking up at 4 p.m., going to Taco Bell, drinking 40s, and then watching Saved by the Bell until 4 a.m. Just a pretty nice 12-hour schedule. But he went to his final for some reason, and he wrote out an entire story because he was in the middle of a row, and it was a blue book exam. And he had to fill out an essay, and he had no idea even what the course was about. But he's like, I can't walk out of the room. I just walked in here. It'll be really obvious. So he sat down the entire time and wrote out a lengthy ass story about Abraham Lincoln fucking a frog and he said he filled three blue books, and it was this an incredible epic about Abraham Lincoln fucking a frog. And the teachers found it, and the campus police called him into the office because
he signed his name Mike Hunt, and his actual name is Mike.
Obviously,
Yes,
he's one of my
Roan's
friends.
15 friends named Mike.
They're all named Mike. So plausible deniability across the board. But they called him in because a woman had been the TA reading it, and they're like, we're going to accuse whoever did this with sexual harassment because of this long ass story about Abraham Lincoln fucking a
which
frog.
is crazy, by the way.
It's insane.
That would even be like, you can't, like, what?
It's creative writing. He's in
Yeah.
college. He's exhibiting his creativity.
Like, you could just give him an F. You don't have to accuse him of sexual harassment.
Does he still have access to that?
the blue books.
No, I doubt it.
No, he turned them in. It's not like they gave them back to him. And plus, he said it wasn't him when he talked to the campus police. It's
Yeah.
just like you deny until you die. You never have to tell them. And they couldn't. But he said he
They had
walked
you like they had you like handwriting samples and everything.
and he told the campus police that he had either thrown out the blue book or it was like back in his room and he threw it, or like he threw something out.
He
Like,
said he didn't remember what happened. He left because he didn't have anything to write down because like he didn't do it. He didn't know what to do, so he left, and he was like frustrated and either threw
But
it
when
out.
he threw
or
no,
left
but he
it- or
turned in the
left
blue
it
book.
his
He
dorm.
threw out something else, and they like followed him back.
No,
to
he said he never handed it in
So how did they know that it was him then?
because he was in the class and his name was Mike.
I'm saying, how did they know the blue book was him? Regardless, the campus police followed him back to his room. There was, and all his boys were like, "Yo, how'd it go?" And he's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
And the cops are following
And then
him.
they
in.
like searched his room, or like they sat there for like 15 minutes while he pretended to look for it.
Dude, college. This is the kind of shit you're missing out on by not going to college. Lying to your professors. How big of a part of college is that? Being like you have like maybe 20. My grandparents died throughout your college experience that you can kind of give away.
Yeah,
They're like
I mean,
credits.
I had dumb shit. Like I got accused of plagiarizing on my philosophy final, and they gave me 0%, and then like it was a whole thing, and I got to redo it, but I didn't I don't know if I did or not. And
I don't understand how that part works. There was a sentence that was completely copied that was verbatim from somewhere else online. You're saying you don't know if you copied it.
I'm very certain that I would not just copy an entire sentence because I'm like, I know they're going to send this thing through Turnitin or whatever, and they're going to check to see if it's plagiarized. So I'm not just going to go copying entire paragraphs. And she like, I literally bought like the Grammarly plagiarized check, like the teacher version. Like I spent like $100 on it before this meeting so I could like
Can
see.
they tell that I plagiarized this?
Yeah, so I could see if it's actually coming up and saying I plagiarized. And it came back with like a 0%. And then I went in and hers came back with like a 50% or something crazy.
Damn, she has the fucking corporate edition,
Yeah.
fucking superstar heavy duty edition.
Yeah, so it was like a whole thing, and they ended up letting me just redo it. But then I definitely during the COVID when we got sent home for COVID, I definitely used a couple like,
You just said during the COVID like it was the Great Depression.
it was during when
Like
we
it
got,
was the Dust Bowl.
when we got sent home for COVID.
during the COVID.
I definitely.
Why do you sound like a gold miner?
This is right when I was getting hired at Barstool, and I kind of like checked out of school because I was like, well, I'm not going back to school. Viva. and
Portnoy wants me.
yeah, and I definitely used like mental health excuses a couple times. And I used one and I was like, hey, like just for the final, and I was like, hey, like I really need this, like I need a little bit of an extension on this paper. Like I'm just really not doing well, blah, blah, blah. And then I got the extension. I just never did the assignment. Really was done with me.
Damn, I was in college just a notch before you could use mental health, but it's a pretty good get out of jail free card.
It is, yeah. 'Cause
Nobody's
what are you
really
gonna
going to
do?
say shit.
Well, you can't really say anything.
Say something to me, I'll fucking kill myself right now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to be able to do this test today because I'm going to kill myself if I have to.
So
You really got us there.
blood's on your hands if
Yeah.
I have to come to class today. So you decide. I don't care.
Yeah.
I will kill my. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
But just you decide. I don't feel like making the decision of
Yeah.
whether I live or die today.
Yeah.
So. Are you sure you want me to fill out the Scantron?
I had a class one time. The teacher had a rule: if you have to get up and go to the bathroom during the test, you have to come back and retake it. And it was an hour, 15-minute long class, and I
That's
was like
ridiculous.
70 minutes into the test, and I knew I was bombing it. And I just went up and handed it to him. I was like, I have to go to the bathroom.
That's genius.
And then I got to retake it, and I know I got all of them right, and he gave me a 70.
What?
Really?
Yeah,
That's annoying.
I think he knew I was
Yeah.
should've-
bamboozling him.
Dude, that's when
That
you-
was always the annoying ass thing when they would be like, they average together your two scores when you retake a test.
You should have gone psycho mode and be like, show me which ones I got wrong.
Yeah.
Which ones did I get wrong?
I know.
Or had your parents come in and advocate for you.
Yeah.
Get a Tiger Mom in there.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
we were
talk
talking
about Tiger
that.
Moms, but first let's talk about our good friends over at ShipStation.
All right.
All right, let's talk about Tiger Moms. We'll get to ShipStation
Let's
in a
talk about
second.
ShipStation. ShipStation. We all have passions that push us to do things in life, like selling your crafts online. All out of deep and burning love for logistics and order management.
We asked Barstool if we could switch the merch to ShipStation,
Yeah.
and they, for whatever reason, are dragging their feet on it. But we want to sell our son of a boy dad merch through ShipStation.
Do. Well, the logistics and the order management, no one's actually passionate about that part. That's why there's ShipStation. They make it easy to manage your orders and get your products out the door so you can get back to doing what you really love, growing your business. ShipStation is the #1 choice of online sellers. You can import orders from any sales channel, ship with any carrier using ShipStation's deeply discounted rates, and automate just about any shipping task. No wonder 100,000 online sellers choose ShipStation.
I can't believe the numbers are so high.
Neither can I.
Neither can I.
Neither can I. No matter how you sell, ShipStation,
Neither can I.
ShipStation funnels all your orders into one simple interface that you can manage from anywhere, even your cell phone. You'll even get access to amazing discounts with major carriers, including UPS, FedEx, and USPS. Easily compare carriers and choose the best solution every time.
You can get away from your desktop. Just enjoy yourself. I used to be tethered to my desktop when I wanted to ship, and now I use ShipStation.
Exactly.
And that's my bread and fucking butter.
And that's my bread and my fucking butter. ShipStation ship more in less time for a lot less money. That's just use our offer code SON to get 60-day free trial.
That's 60 days for
60-day
free.
trial.
Yes.
That's 2 months for free.
No hassle.
Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in SON.
Son.
That's ShipStation.com. Enter offer code SON. Make ship happen.
You know who else makes shit happen is Tiger Moms.
Tiger Moms. You love them, but you hate them.
You
I
love
got
to
dropped
hate
off
them.
at camp, and it was like one of those camps where they take your phone for like 2 weeks so you don't go on your phone. And this like one kid who clearly had like, you know, when you sometimes you go to camp to take your phone?
No.
That's like a very, very not uncommon thing. So I'm not going to let you guys gaslight me into thinking it is.
Just explain it. Just because I'm not knowledgeable about it, you don't have to be
Sometimes you
defensive.
go to camp, they take your phone.
Everybody
for the whole
does it.
time.
You haven't done it? You haven't got your phone taken
They
away?
take your phone. And I know this because I've gone to multiple camps where they've done this.
So those
sent-
are phone addiction camps.
Yeah, you were it was because you were spending too much time on your phone.
No,
like
you
fat camp
show
for
up
people
and
who
they
are
give
addicted
you-
to their
and
phone.
they take your phone. That's aside the pack. I don't even know why I said that.
That's aside the pack.
That's aside
It's
the
aside
pack.
the pack.
It has nothing to do with the story. But anyway, yeah, we got dropped off. We're saying goodbye to our parents. I was always very like
They wrestled your phone away from you as you threw a fit in the fucking parking lot.
I was always a very
They told you were going to the Apple store and you showed up at camp. What the fuck is this? This is a GameStop.
I was always a very like not very I wouldn't really express my feelings. So like we would show up and they'd be like everyone would be saying like scream crying saying goodbye to their parents and I would just be like all right, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And this one kid I have such a vivid memory of this one kid's like mom checking making sure he has all of his shit and everything, and then his mom walks away and he goes, "Moms, you love them but you hate them." And we were in like 4th grade. I was like, that sounded like something that you should not be
Old
saying at your
soul.
age.
I love a fucking young ass kid
Yeah.
that thinks he's an old soul.
Yeah, you love them but you hate them.
You love them, but you can't live with them, can't
Yeah.
live without them.
Yeah.
Salute, mama.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Dude, a similar topic. One of my boys was like a caddy. He was like probably about 20 years old, and he was caddying for this rich kid. And the kid was probably about 14, and he just like was teeing off as like it was a real early like a sunrise tee off or something like that. And right before he teed off, he just leaned on his golf club and was like, "Wild, ain't it?" And then just stepped up and fucking he's 14 years old.
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Wild, ain't it? Like he's a fucking Matthew McConaughey or something like
I think people
looking
like that
out of the
just think-
Sahara.
they think they're living in a movie.
Yeah, they definitely do. Wild, ain't it? All right, and just like
Yeah.
tosses a fucking club
Ain't
to
this beautiful.
his 20-year-old caddy who fucking hates his life, is like
Yeah.
hungover, has vodka coming out of his
Yeah.
pores, and is like, "Fuck you." Wild, ain't it? And fucking
That's crazy.
moms can't live with them, can't live without them.
God damn it.
Goddamn, moms. Always trying to push the vegetables agenda. It's like, enough, mom. It's like, enough, mommy. I don't want to go Betty Buys.
We were literally in, I think, 6th grade.
And he's like in a comedy routine.
Moms, you love them, but you hate them.
Just a real wholesome comedian.
Yeah.
Just a kid in your fucking school who would wear a full suit and like have a rolly backpack.
Oh my God.
What'd you do at these camps?
This was a traveling camp. So this one, I think,
So it was about showing you like that there's fun outside of your screen.
yeah, pretty much. It was like a healing camp. Where like we kind of similar to like the Mincy Project. We had to wear like shock collars, and every time our phone buzzed, we would buzz with it.
They were trying to have
They were
condition
trying to-
and
they were trying
negative
to show-
response.
yeah, trying to teach us that
It's
the phone is a
Pavlovian.
negative thing. And then they forced us to watch like 10 hours of Joe Rogan talking about how the phone is just a black screen that we're possessed by.
The idiot box.
Yeah.
You got to put down that idiot box. They would put your phone in a pile of shit. So anytime you grabbed it, you would have a negative Pavlovian response to fucking grabbing shit.
How long do you think it'll be before Barstool has like a camp? Barstool summer camp?
I mean, this is a good ass
Go
idea.
play baseball with Marty Mush.
Or like, it'll be like Disney World where there's like Marty Mush impersonators.
yeah.
Like having a guy play Marty Mush like they play Cinderella.
Yeah.
A guy playing Glenny Balls.
Abusement.
The Glenny Balls float.
Yeah. There probably will be like a Barstool summer camp.
Ride the rocket ride.
Yeah.
Who wants to ride the rocket?
Yeah, they have like fake podcast sets.
I think ESPN did like an ESPN zone that they used to have, and you could go like sit on like the Sports Center.
Yeah, I think I've been to that. I think I went to that when I was younger. Or no, I forget what it was.
There was like a Disney too, like Disney Adventure or like Disney Downtown Disney or some shit like that, where you could go and like fucking have like a roller coaster, or like they just would like make a smaller experience of it, which I thought was pretty cool as a child. I'd probably go nuts for a Barstool World.
Yeah, I would too. Viva.
I want to take a picture with Casey.
We got a couple Vivas this weekend.
Viva!
Viva.
Real ones.
Dudes walking by. Viva.
Damn. Viva. Popping their shirt.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, that was the thing too. No one would be like, "Oh, what's up?" Some people would, but most of the people would be like, "Oh, is that Barstool?
Barstool!
Please, out of here with that shit."
How do they know? What was our giveaway?
That's that guy from Barstool, because Roan was wearing a full fucking plaid suit,
I was
and
doing
people
it.
would be like, "Why are you wearing a suit? What's up with the fucking suit, bro?"
Yo, it's a fucking whiteout.
Yeah,
Put on this.
put on the fucking.
Put on this shirt. These guys would just be like, have juice stain, like punch stain fucking white shirts. Like, yo, why aren't you wearing all white? The fuck is wrong with you?
Really drunk.
Barbarically drunk.
The guy sitting behind us fell asleep actually at the game.
And then he
was
woke
alone.
up.
And then he woke up and he was like, "Yo, what's up, little sass?"
Little sass? And
then
he
he
started
just sat
pinching
behind
himself.
us.
He's like, am I still asleep?
And he just sat behind us and we just like talked about the game. It was very relaxed.
And then he passed
conversation.
back out, and we were gone by like by the third
Halftime.
quarter. And he probably was telling his friends, I had the craziest dream. I dreamed I saw Lil Sasquatch at the Penn State game.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
it was a good time. The whiteout was really cool. It was crazy.
It looked cool. Everyone's holding up their lights.
Oh yeah, the lights were cool.
You know-
all of the lights.
MJ gone.
Yeah.
My friend is dead.
And
It was they did play that part, and I was listening and looking at everybody, seeing who sings along.
wow, yeah, I was not singing.
MJ's dead. Your what is dead?
I was really looking forward to grabbing an ice cold brew at the game. Little did I know, can't buy beer at college games.
Well, you can't buy beer ever, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, brother.
Well, when Roan grooms me and brings me to all these places, he makes sure he gets me nice and drunk too.
Here, drink this. Drink this.
Have one of these.
Here, you'll like this. Sometimes Sass
He's like, this is an IPA. The taste is a little worse, but it'll get you nice.
it'll
and
get you
drunk.
destroyed. It's called.
It'll get you feeling nice and warm.
What's a dirt wolf? Shut up. Just drink.
90-minute raging bitch.
Yeah. What's an arrogant bat? Shut the fuck up. Just drink this. What's Everclear? It tastes strong. Shut up.
We left the game and we went to the tailgate. Like we kind of just like we left the game because we had to go to Philly that night, and we were waiting to meet up with two other guys who are a part of our crew, and we were just walking around like where the tailgate was, and there was like a cooler, so we like dived in the cooler, and these two kids who were like so drunk come up to us, and they were like going to take.
Well, no, at first they were in another cooler.
At first they were going to the cooler, and we like pulled up on them, and Rome was like, "Hey, like that's our cooler."
Hey, yo. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, mister.
And they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And they like kind of like walked away. And then Rome was like, "No, I'm fucking around. Like, that's not our cooler." And like, how many times do you think you told them that it wasn't our cooler? And he was like, "Dude, if you just don't want me to drink your beers, just tell me." And he was like, we were like, "It's not our cooler, dude."
But we
Like,
did
you
go
can-
into the cooler.
Yeah.
Our actions were different than our words.
Yeah, we were like, "You can take beers from the cooler. It is not ours." And he's like, "Dude, if you don't want me to have your beers, just say it." And we were like, "Dude, like this is crazy." And then you guys walk away, and the kid comes up to me and he's like, "So those aren't your beers?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, I have so much respect for you right now. He like whispers in my ear. And these kids were, they might have been younger than me. They might have been like in high school. He was like, I have so much respect.
You're a legend.
And then he goes,
me.
And then he goes, now get the fuck out of here.
I hope
he was
they
like-
had a Revitalight the
I
next
know.
day.
Yeah, me too. That'll
you do
bring us into our
fourth
last
ad.
advertisement of the episode. Revitalight.
We saved the best for last for a reason. Whenever I was drinking Michelob Ultra Golds that day, and those get me a little bit, well, let's just say a little dehydrated. And that's why I need to get into the Revitalight. Sass, if you had a Revitalight after your little steak night, after your little run-in with your medium rare, you would have been fine the next day. You would have been kicking. I like to pound an entire Revitalight just while I'm sitting at my desk. Calories aren't too high, and I fucking feel like I'm glowing from the inside afterwards. I'm
Damn
so
straight.
damn hydrated and so damn chock full of electrolytes, and that's on me, and that's on everything. Revitalight Black Label, that's my personal favorite.
Made specifically with stoolies in mind for maximum recovery and perfect complement.
It's not just
The perfect complement when your life gets a little rough and rowdy.
I like to drink half at night and the other half in the morning.
I don't wait for half and half.
That's actually a pro tip, is to drink half at night and the other half in the morning. Oh, and I hope you weren't trying to plagiarize the pro tip and pawn it off as your own work.
That's a pro's tip.
You're no pro.
What are you, some kind of pro?
Pick up your Revitalight Black Label today in store or online at the Barstool store and tweet at us or tag at Revitalight in your morning after stories.
It's the adult version of the certain drink you'll find in the baby aisle, but this is for the adults. Pro tip.
This is for the adults who are really looking to get down and dirty and then top it off with some Revitalight.
That's right. So tweet at us. Tweet at everybody. Tag at Drink Revitalight, REVITALYTE in your morning after stories. Show us what gets you right. Show us what you're drinking to make you feel real good the next day. To feel cool, to feel spicy, to feel like you're a new person, to feel strong.
Oh, yeah.
To make you realize that it's bulking season.
It's bulking season.
And you can put on a little bit more weight before you really start to lean down.
Not me, though. I'm leaning down now.
No, bro, I'm looking at March 2021 for your lean date.
Yeah, no chance.
Why?
I'm not going to start leaning out in like 8 months or 6 months.
Why?
Brother.
That ain't.
Please. I got to start leaning out now.
All right. I mean, I
Let's
don't
just say I have a whole line of shirtless content coming in February that I need to get ready for.
There's
Doing a whole
you allowed to
shirtless
talk about that?
series.
shirtless
Probably
February.
not, but now I have to.
Well, it's going to take so long to Photoshop your nipples that you need to take the pictures right now. You need to make sure you get in right now so you can get the best Photoshoppers in the world on your nipples. You're going to
Yeah.
have Will Smith's Photoshop team making your nipples
Jason
look crispy.
Derulo's team is going to be on that.
You're going to have a rainbow colored nipple.
Yeah.
It's going to be changing every time you take a step. Your nipples are just pulsing to the beat.
That would be actually a very good video.
Disco ball nipples.
Pulsating nipples.
Anytime I drink Revitalight, my nipples start pulsating. They just start pulsating
that's
blue.
them thanking you.
Yeah, they're just saluting
Thank you for healing me.
Thank you for getting me right. We need to be fucking hydrating, bro. It's the only way.
If you've made it this far into the podcast, I would assume you are a
Avid.
big fan, an Advent listener.
I assume you're an Advent listener.
Advent listener.
So open up. So we have a new
So
line of
open up.
Advent calendars coming out.
But before those come out, you're going to want to make sure and go ahead and grab yourself a Son of a Boy Dad sweatshirt.
They're flying
The
off
Boy
the
Dad
shelves.
sweatshirts, they are moving quick.
Truly the best selling piece of
see-
merch we have.
They're letting us use the Barstool Miami background now, which is
Dave said we could do a photo shoot at his Miami house when he's up in Montauk.
yeah.
So you know the boss man likes the merch numbers that we're pushing through.
Yeah.
Become part of the wave before they turn
Let's
into an
just
NFT.
say he looked me in the eyes and said, I'm proud of you.
Let's just say he looked you right at your shoes as you two passed in the hallway,
Yeah.
and he murmured something
a
to
little,
himself.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. And you couldn't tell if he was
called
doing
me son.
talk to type in his phone.
Yeah. You're a good kid.
You're a good kid, Sass. Keep it. I know I give you a hard time, but that's just
Cat. We're talking. He was like, he's a good kid, and I'm not gonna let you fuck him up just like you fucked me up. And then I walked into Dave's office, and I was like, "Do you guys want me to come back in another
Should
time?"
I come back later? No. I was just leaving.
Yeah.
I was just getting out of here. Don't bring your shit into this. Should I come back later on? Just itch in the back of your neck.
All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. Thank you for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe. There seems to be some sort of disconnect from when I tell you guys to like it and then you don't like it.
And we can see who's not doing this on the back end, and we're going to start calling out names.
Yeah. We're going to start dropping names.
Okay? Because we can see every subscriber's name and every liker's name. And right now we have some of our top gumshoes going to a database to cross-reference those two lists to see who's fucking pulling their weight and who's full of shit. So it's call-out time. It's not just bulking season.
It's call-out time.
It's call-out time.
All right.
Let's
Thanks
get
for
the fuck outta
listening.
here.
Peace.